and defend our assets in transit. Intel comes from GLO. The red air threat is high. They are Fox 1, 2 and 3 capable. Alert state is advanced readiness. Air raid yellow, NBC white. The mission number, it's not a number, it's transit training, and we are call signs Enfield, Springfield and Snake in honour of Yogi. Our servers are going to be the OCU 41 Squadron Mitch server and SRS. Does everybody know their call signs? Enfield, check in.
2,
3,
4,
Springfield, check in.
1,
2,
3, 4,
And Snake, check in.
1,
2, 3,
4.
Oh, lovely. I love a professional check-in. Well done. Okie dokie. There's not much to tell you other than Enfield will run a 40 nautical mile screen as soon as we've refueled. Springfield will come out to a 20 nautical mile screen, and Snake will remain as backstop reserve. And our engagement tactics are going to be the BVR SOP. Right, deputy lead is going to be Will in Springfield 1. I forgot to adjust that on the brief. Sorry about that. Loser plan, as we've already discussed, if we have to lose somebody, then you're going to have to rejig your individual 4 ships to escort. We are operating from, our landing base is going to be Theodore Roosevelt, which is flying state Alpha. Colour state green, aids are serviceable, TACAN is 74 X-ray and the ICLS is 11. Our secondary landing base, if things get crowded, just call it and take your 4 ship to George Washington, which is flying state Alpha, colour state green and aids are serviceable, TACAN 72 X-ray, ICLS 9. If you're at the Roosevelt and you can't get down, it's too crowded or there's a problem, you will need £2,000 for the transit to the George Washington and to get into case 1 there. Crash not applicable. If you crash on the deck, we'll be having to move to the George Washington or wait until you spawn out and then we'll continue land on the Roosevelt. Our number 1 diversion for shortage of fuel, battle damage, anything like that is going to be Al Dafra. If you make it past Al Dafra, make sure you got the fuel to get to the carrier. Flight leaders will do a fuel check once we finish the engagement and we finish the transit to the carrier, if we get that far. Al Dafra is flying state Alpha. It will be runway 31 right. Colour state is green. Aids are serviceable. The TACAN is 96 X-ray. From our engagement area to Al Dafra, you'll need a minimum of £2,000 to transit there for fuel. So if you have problem refueling off the tanker, call it early, get to Al Dafra, get fueled up, get back in the air and come and rejoin your leader or wingman. Fuel calls will be called tonight. I'm going to call mine on AWACS only because Yogi needs to know my fuel state so that he can get his guys topped off and into the fight when I get back to take over looking after the assets. So bingo 1 will be tanks dry, bingo 2 will be 8,000, joker is 6,000, chicken is 4,000. Combat fuel allowance is everything else we've got, and refuel at the tanker as early as possible if there are no threats. Timings. Not particularly important in this one, and I've forgotten to get the actual timing, the time when we get into the cockpit. That slipped my mind today. Check-in will be start plus 5 minutes, so it will give you time to sort your cockpits out, get your data links sorted, get your weapons set in, your missile settings, your radar, etc. Before you head on to the tanker. As requested last week, I've put the aircraft further back from the tanker, so you've got longer to get there. The tankers will be cruising at 0.7 mark, as will you when you get in, so don't forget to have your throttles forward a bit when I unpause. That should give you plenty of time. The tankers are all at separate heights. They've all got their TACANs on. Has everybody seen the comms brief with all the TACANs?
Roger.
It's in your knee boards as well in mission. So if you want to check that as well, by all means, have a good look at your knee boards, which Andrew did for us this afternoon.
You just
They're in
confirm
this.
that I've got shell on 2-1 X-ray.
Yes,
Thank you.
correct. I've also raised the tankers up a bit. They're now from 22,000 feet down to 20,000 feet. So they're all slightly different altitudes. Whatever your altitude is when you spawn in is the altitude that your tanker will be at. There are no taxis, takeoffs, TOT, so I'll skip through that. I've rejigged all the comms as requested last week, and now box 1 is Enfield chat. Box 1 stud 1, sorry, is Enfield chat. Box 1 stud 2 is Springfield. Box 1 stud 3 is Snake chat. Box 1 stud 4 is the Theo Roosevelt, and box 1 stud 5 is the George Washington. Box 1 stud 6 is the nearest divert to us, Al Dafra. Box 2 stud 1 is AWACS. Box 2 stud 2 is Texaco. Box 2 stud 3 is Shell. Box 2 stud 4 is Arco. We'll be flying Data Link 127 IFF on. Under our takeoff speeds and aborts, we will keep our radar silent while we're cruising, and we'll watch the SA. And as soon as we turn towards the enemy, we'll go hot to get their attention and draw their attention away from the assets. We will run the BVR SOP to the best of our ability, and hopefully we will win. Okay, departures will be in pairs running BVR. Recovery will be case 1. SHORAD, with the ships, if your IFF is off, they will start to lock you up. So really be careful that your IFF is on. And the same for the recovery at the ship. Missed approach, missed attack, not applicable in this instance. Flots and fiscals, not applicable. Heights and speeds, while we're in transit, will be at 0.7 between 18 and 28,000 feet. When we set the screens, we'll go up to 28,000 to try and have height advantage over anything that comes towards us. Emergencies, weather isn't going to be a problem. Bird or battle damage, call it to your leader, recover to Al Dafra as a pair if necessary, or send the damaged aircraft and adjust your foreship as per the leader's discretion. So if the leader wants to send his wingy off because he's not too badly damaged, then that's okay. Go to escort. Lost leader. Wingies, do not lose visual with your leaders. Disorientation shouldn't be a factor today, but if it is, get on the gauges, fly the aircraft, compare the gauges to what you see in the HUD and make sense of it. Blue up is good. Yellow up is bad. Okay, counter red air tactics. Know your formation number. Keep a good lookout. You'll probably see some vapor trails maybe, unless you've got really good height advantage. Treat red air as Fox 1, 2, 3 and guns capable. As soon as they hit 80 nautical miles from us coming in our direction, we'll go radar hot and go immediately into our BVR. We'll engage, we'll shape, crank and skate head on, and we'll Fox 3. We do not want to get close enough to Fox 2. Okay, so shape, crank, skate in good time, avoid the merge. I don't really want to see merges in the TAC view unless it's absolutely unavoidable. Wingman, your priority, stick, search, report and engage if you can. If you can get a missile off, it all helps. Maintain element visual. Call for flares if you're not sure who you're looking at, especially if it turns into a furball or you end up close in. Again, stick to your leaders, make sure you know who's who. Fly and fight as a pair, and again, avoid the merge. I can't say this often enough. BVR is not about merging. It's about getting the missiles off, getting out. While they're dodging missiles, they can't be doing the job they're sent to do. They've come a long way. They'll run out of fuel. We don't have to kill them necessarily. We just have to delay them long enough that they've got to go home. Radio, clear, concise, essential RT, nice and calm. Names are okay. Are there any questions? 2.
You said 40-mile screen at 40 miles to what?
40 miles out from our assets, so that we've got a safety zone behind us when we engage.
How do I locate the assets?
The assets are our tankers and our AWACS that we will be behind and refueling from. We will then move out 40 miles to the left of those so that we are between the enemy and them so that we can protect them.
Okay, thanks.
Springfield will move out to 20 nautical miles and Yogi will stick with them just in case anything sneaks through.
Roger.
3, Bob.
Yeah, 2 questions. 8, DCS SRS. Just give me the server, please.
Oh, can somebody read out the IP?
90.30.109.239:5002.
Oh, thank you. Second point, 8. What's the gap between lead pair and second pair?
It will be BVR SOP, which is 40 nautical miles.
Got that. Thank you.
Okay. 4, Luke.
Yeah, so when we spawn in, do I just fly to the tanker straight away then, or do I follow my leader?
No, you stick with your leader. You'll have to do quite a lot of cockpit setup before you do that, and you'll have to do your radio check-in as well.
Okay, understood.
Okay, so once the radio check-ins are all complete, we've got comms, we've got a cockpit set up, then each 4-ship leader will then take his 4-ship to his allocated tanker. So even if you can't set up the tanker, whatever you do, do not lose visual with Bob. Bob will not lose visual with Tom and me.
Okay, yeah.
Happy? Will?
Yeah, are you expecting me then to take my 4-ship in echelon port to the port wing of my tanker before I then get behind the hoses, or am I going to go in as a pair already behind the hoses?
Yeah, go in as a pair already behind the hoses. We need to be as efficient as we can.
Okay.
Radek?
Yes, sorry, I haven't done this before. So are we spawning in the air?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
It will be an air start. Make sure your throttles are forward. Get control of your aircraft. Take a few seconds to find out what's around you and match it. And then when you're certain that you're safe, straight and level, then you'll need to turn on your data link, your IFF, etc., and set your cockpit up, set your missiles and radar up. Okay?
Roger.
Russ?
No questions, Aid.
Phil?
Yeah, just a quick one. It's an assumption of mine. Is Enfield on Texaco, Springfield on Shell, and Snake on Arco when we spawn in?
Correct.
Cheers, thank you.
Okie dokie. Yogi?
Yeah, boss. One question around the trails, i.e. condensation. I know we're operating up to 28,000 feet, so we don't want to give our own position away. So I'm just conscious of that. Do we know from the weather team when we're likely to start trailing, at what height?
Well, you can look out for it, but being as we're going beyond visual range, and we're basically going to be working off the radar, I don't necessarily see that as a major problem. We're going to be launching and turning away, and the height advantage is going to be worth having.
Copy.
Chris?
Yes, on the comm sheet, you've got several shells, arcols, and texacos.
Correct.
What's that about? And which ones should we be on?
The tankers, Texaco 1, Shell 1, and Arco 1 are the ones that we are flying in with. The second load of those first ones will be turning after they've seen us through the peninsula. They will then turn back and land at Al Dafra, and Texaco 2, Shell 2, and Arco 2 are the tankers around the fleet. They are the big, well, not so big tankers that the fleet flies. So if you are short of fuel on approach to the fleet, you can use those to refuel overhead of the boats.
Roger, thank you.
Andrew?
No questions.
Al?
No, happy.
Super job. Marvellous. Well, that was a bloody big complicated brief. If there are no further questions, let's all jump into the server, and I'll call the unpause in a moment.
Just one question, Aid. Sorry.
Yeah,
Are
go
we
on,
all
Andrew.
spawning in at once onto the carrier, or should we, like the ones that are taking off towards the end, should Snake
we're in the air.
wait a minute?
We're in the air, Andrew.
We're air start behind the
You know what?
tankers, like we were last week.
Should I have listened to the brief?
You should
That would have
listened to
helped.
the brief, yeah.
Well, yeah,
Especially because you typed it all into the kneeboards this afternoon. You haven't really got much of an excuse.
No.
Okay,
I'm
any
sorry.
more before I...
Yeah, just a quick one from me. Anybody else with an SRS, my default microphone and speakers are greyed out?
Are you already connected to the server? Because you can't change them once you connect it.
Yeah, you have to disconnect first.
Got that? Stump on. Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Right, bear with me. I've just got to boot DCS up now. As soon as I'm booted up and in the cockpit, I'll unpause. So take a couple of minutes to look through briefs and comms and just get your brains in gear.
Will, just a question from you, from Russ.
Yeah.
Do you want us to fly with you close whilst we're at the 20-mile barrier?
It's probably sensible to, yeah. And once I know that I'm needed, as it were, I'll then get myself 40 miles behind whichever pair it is that's ahead of me. Because clearly, if you think about it, if Aid's at 40 miles out from the tanker, his other back pair are going to be right with the tanker, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because they're going to be 40 miles behind, or maybe they're not. Maybe they're going to take spacing later. I think if I were you, I'd stick within visual range of me with your pair, and then I'll make it clear to you that I'm now taking spacing, and you can do the same.
Roger. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, my thinking on this, Will, is that when we turn and engage, obviously we'll speed up and go
Sure.
for height,
Yeah.
and that will take us away from you and allow you to slot in whenever you feel the spacing's right.
Yep. It's suck it and see it, really.
Roger that.
Yeah.
Just a note to everyone, obviously there's TACAN of each of the tankers on the kneeboards.
Yeah, copy. Yo, do you want us to go straight to our chat freak for check-in straight away?
Yes, we'll switch to box 1 stud 3 on ours.
Cool.
And then
That's a good idea. We'll do the same if we come up on box 1 stud 2 Springfield.
Roger, and I'll just do a check-in with each leader on 251 AWACS frequency.
Copy that. Be advised, Aid, but obviously we'll be switching to our tanker frequencies soon after that.
Yeah, I'll do it before we get to the tanker.
Copy. Remember, guys, aviate, navigate, communicate.
Right, is anyone not in the cockpit? Super job. Okay, I'm going to unpause. Stand by.
Lights up on the channel. Stand by, I'll go back to 1.
Phil, can you come up box 1, stud 2, please? Box 1, stud 2.
1. Request rejoin. Just give me this space because the car will come out at PCS a second. See you lot. Shell 1. Request rejoin. A second, since I'm dead too close. Yeah, but
1-1. Shell 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 18,000 at 300.
Springfield 4 radio check, that's 2 stuck 3. Done.
Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact.
Snake lead, Snake 2. What frequency should we be on for the grid? The tank?
Ready, pre-contact. Disconnect. Return pre-contact. Shell 1-1. Springfield 3-1. Request rejoin. Springfield 3-1. Shell 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 18,000 at 300. Ready, pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact.
Snake 1, make sure that 1 and 2 tank first before you call the tank. 1 and 2 go in first. 3 and 4 hold station to the left. Wait 1, 2, 4.
Shell 1-1. Springfield 4-1. Request rejoin. Snake 1.
Springfield 4-1. Shell 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 18,000 at 300. Return pre-contact. Contact.
Ready pre-contact.
Is anybody else hearing me on this channel?
Yep, I am. Snake 4-3.
Yeah, this is Snake 2. Has anyone got contact with Snake?
Ready pre-contact.
Return pre-contact.
Excellent. Sorry, I was trying to get you before. Are we on the right box channel? Channel
Ready pre-contact.
Cleared contact.
Not box 2 stud 3?
Just a second. 2 studs 4.
Abort rejoin.
2. So, that's just box 2 stud 4.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Return pre-contact.
It explains why I was having technical trouble.
Return pre-contact. Contact. Return pre-contact.
Shell 1-1. Request rejoin.
Springfield 2 from 1 on Discord.
1-1. Shell 1-1. Chickson 2. 1 mile trail at 17,000.
What's your location?
I am following an aircraft which I thought was you, Will, but clearly it isn't.
Contact.
Oh, yes, I've got one on my port wing.
Taking fuel.
Alright, okay.
Have you refueled?
No, I haven't. I don't think I will attempt.
Roger.
Contact.
Come up box 1 stud 2 and box 2 stud 3.
Box 1, step 2, box 2, step 3. Roger.
2. Sweet spot calls.
Clear that phone. 2 hours cold, I was just on the port wing.
Ready pre-contact. Ready pre-contact.
Tell inbound first, Yogi, is that why it's
1-1. Shell 1-1. Chickson 2. 1 mile trail at 17,000.
So, have you called inbound to Arco, or did you do it to Shell before?
Transfer complete. Disconnect.
Yeah, if you call inbound again to Arco on this on box 2 stud 4. We're an Arco, we're Arco.
We are.
Okay.
I sworn it was Shell.
Do you mind if I try and take some fuel? It'll probably take me all
Abort
day.
rejoin.
No, it won't allow me.
Transfer complete. Disconnect.
Arco 1-1. Request rejoin. Arco 1111. Request rejoin.
1-1, Arco 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 16,000 at 350.
Ready pre-contact. Ready pre-contact.
Return pre-contact.
Enfield 1 from Springfield 1 on Discord. We're refueled and in your right 5 o'clock climbing.
Roger that. We're still refueling. We're a bit slow. Do you want to set the 40-mile screen and engage first?
Can do.
Roger.
Ready,
if you want to set
pre-contact.
the 40 mile, we'll set the 20.
What?
Cleared contact. Contact.
Arco 1121. Request rejoin.
You're taking fuel.
Control from Training. Any particular signs you observe?
Ready pre-contact.
Cleared contact. Return pre-contact. Contact. Return pre-contact.
Are you up on the AWACS frequency, Will?
Contact. You're taking fuel. Contact. You're taking fuel. Return pre-contact. Contact.
I can see this is going to be painful for me.
Return pre-contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Contact. You're taking fuel. pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. 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 Return pre-contact. Transfer complete. Disconnect. Contact. You're taking fuel.
Arco 1131. Request rejoin.
3-1, Arco 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 16,000 at 350.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact. Transfer complete. Disconnect.
Two are disconnected, moving to the port side, starboard side.
Arco 1141. Request rejoin.
4-1, Arco 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 16,000 at 350. Contact. You're taking fuel.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
2 on Discord. Come up box 1 stud 2. Box 1 stud 2 go.
Shell is allocated to Snake according to the brief.
Yeah, with Snake. Just ignore my poor airmanship.
It's alright, mate.
Transfer complete. Disconnect.
When the return that's wayways.
Say again?
When the return that's wayways to here 8 window 1 call.
Bra 062 for 160 at 7,000 knots.
Just of my curiosity, how low should we be in echelon at this altitude?
Where you are?
Okay.
Overlord 1-1, Bra 059 for 140 at 7,000 knots. Overlord 1-1, Bra 058 for 140 at 7,000 knots. Overlord 1-1, Bra 024 for 130 at 18,000 knots. Overlord 1-1, Bra 059 for 130 at 7,000 knots. 1, passing waypoint 1 at 28,000.
Snake 1, commence
1-1, Overlord, 1-1.
Yogi, you on AWACS?
053, Fork 150 at 7,000 knots.
Yeah, roger that. Springfield are on their way back to get your boys topped off and ready to depart.
Overlord, 1-1. Bra, 054, Fork 150 at 7,000 knots. 1-1, Overlord, 1-1. Bra, 051, Fork 150 at 6,000 knots.
13.0.
1-1, Overlord, 1-1. Bra, 057, Fork 90 at 7,000 knots. 1-1, Overlord, 1-1. Bra, 053, Fork 140 at 7,000 knots. 1-1, Overlord, 1-1. Bra, 057, 480 at 7,000 knots. 1-1, Overlord, 1-1. Bra, 058, 480 at 7,000 knots. 1-1, Overlord, 1-1. Bra, 054, Fork 130 at 8,000 knots. 1-1, Overlord, 1-1. Bra, 048, 480 at 14,000 knots. 1-1, Overlord, 1-1. Bra, 050, Fork 70 at 3,000 knots. 1-1, Overlord, 1-1. Bra, 051, Fork 100 at 3,000 knots.
The asset, feel free to engage work.
Roger, 1 and 2, let's engage bandit bearing 060 for 50 miles.
1-1, Overlord, 1-1. Bra, 060, 450 at 7,000 knots. 1-1, Overlord, 1-1. Bra, 039, Fork 60 at 2,000 knots. 1-1, Overlord, 1-1. Bra, 040, 450 at 11,000 knots.
I don't know which one's you, but I've got bandits in my left 10 o'clock. There's at least 4 SATs with me and them. I'm heading for the tanker.
Overlord, 1-1. Bra, 045 for 350 at 25,000 knots. Bra, 032 470 at 21,000 knots.
Don't transmit on Fox 1-3.
Hey, three's down.
Roger, Bob.
Where that came from, the nearest to me was about 50, 60 miles.
Splash one.
We've got 2 bandits coming in.
Overlord, 1-1. Bra, 041 470 at 25,000 knots.
Single bandit, 25,000 range, 22 miles.
Watch out. Any forward?
Stand by.
Overlord, 1-1. Bra, 044 450 at 11,000 knots.
That was the wrong way to go. 4 Fox 3. 4 Splash
1-1. Overlord, 1-1. Pop-up group, 056 for 140 at 1,000 knots. Overlord 1-1. Bra 060 for 130 at 6,000 knots. Overlord 1-1. Bra 002 450 at 26,000 knots. Overlord 1-1. 12,000 cold.
Yeah, watch. They're all being engaged. No, it's good. Alright. Right. Right then, so that makes so much sense here. We engage with. No, we've still got guys at the tank. Yeah, because that's not Russian to the thing. What's it all about? It has to be like, yeah, get up to 25,000, yeah. Cool. What you got? Looks like. We'll be advised that I've got two groups, 040060, and try and take them on with you.
1 and 2 will take 060.
Copy that, Andrew, copy. Copy, so we're shaking left. Yeah, that's 040-ish. Visual.
1 and 2 is
Three bingo
1-1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 329 490.
Are we keeping tanks for refueling or ditching them? Two ditching.
1-1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 345 470 at 19,000
Ditching as well, three ditching. Yeah, absolutely.
Four's down.
Yeah, I'll ditch you when I'm really close. It's engaged. Engaged. Moving off that bush. Yeah, we're heading to the 18's there. Yeah, after that's clear, so let's keep an eye on that one. Try and get a lock on 032 back with help. Yeah. I've got a lock on 040.
Luke, drop down to top room 2.
Okay.
Say the last. I think the last two off, take it right back to the
section 8.1.
Bingo. Bingo.
That's all right by me.
Bingo. 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 Bingo.
Abort rejoin. Arco 1111. Request rejoin.
1-1. Arco 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 16,000.
Bingo.
350.
Right, chaps, we've achieved most of the aims of this, and before it gets too late, I'm short of fuel going to Al Dafra with my wingy. If everybody's happy, I'll stop it now and we'll do the debrief now, and I'll run a case study session next week for training for the ship.
Return pre-contact.
Yeah, all good.
Happy.
Okay.
Yep. Okie dokie. If you want to jump out of the server, I'll put up the taxi and we'll do the debrief now.
Cleared contact.
Roger.
Is anybody not out of the server?
I'm still tanking, mate.
Okay.
I'm just getting practice.
Yeah, no worries. Right, Enfield 2, what are you claiming?
Just the 129, I think.
Roger. Enfield 3, Bob? Have we lost Bob? Enfield 4?
One big twin 9, I think.
Very good, well done. Springfield 1?
At 1 F4 and a possible.
Roger. And Springfield 2?
I have launched 2 AMRAAMs, but I'm not sure what effect that had, if any.
Roger. Springfield 3?
1 F4.
Transfer complete.
Springfield 4?
One away, one possible.
Hey, good man. Snake 1? Roger. Snake 2?
Nothing.
Snake 3?
Missile away on the shore. So.
Okay, and Snake 4?
129, and I think 3 also got 29.
Yeah, excellent. Good stuff. Right, I'll run through this fairly quickly. I don't know about you, I had a bit of a mental blockage trying to sort my cockpit out. I had a bit of a bummer trying to get to the tanker. But we'll try and get through this relatively quickly. I'm just going to stay where we can see everything. Has anyone not got my screen, by the way? Okay, good. Right. Looks like Springfield got their act together nice and quickly. Well done, Will. I just decided to have a faff for fun. So Yogi
Almost
boys are
all
leaving
as
it.
well.
Sorry, say that again.
You almost stalled as well.
Oh god, yeah, I had a nightmare. It turned out my flaps were fully down. I don't know how, but by the time I worked it out, like you say, yeah, I was pretty close to landing speed. I did eventually get my ducks in a row. Everyone else is looking good, well done. I bullied my way through to the front of the queue. And there's Bob and Luke catching up, well done. Everyone else is looking a bit tidier than us. Damn you all. Moving to right wings, looking good. Springfield. Ooh, show-offs. Okay, at this point I realised I wasn't going to be ready in time, so I asked Will to take the 40 nautical mile screen and sent him and his boys off, which they did. Go. There's some red air starting to come in the 160 nautical miles range. I seem to remember the calls. And eventually, because I could hear the radio chatter for the reds coming in, I decided for 1 and 2 to go and set up the 20 nautical mile screen so we had somebody there while we wait for Luke and Bob and Luke to catch up. Right, Will, I'll switch to you if you want to go through your bit.
Yeah, well, it was just like going to the raid, really.
Excellent.
It was a fairly easy setup. There was a pair in close, bang on the nose, you know. So
your wing is broken off there. What
yeah,
was
Steve
that?
was running out of gas, so I told him he was clear to go to Aldabra.
Okay, super job.
So I gave these two 120s.
Yeah, nice crank. Nice kill.
Splash one and not the other.
Yeah, and then the other two come in perfect. Absolute BVR perfection. Nailed him. Well done, Springfield.
Thank you.
Good job.
Well done, Trim 4.
Thank you, Will.
Oh, there's Rad. Hang on a sec, I'll just pause it, and looks like we're next up. Oh, hang on, who's that? Oh,
Well,
that's
we were
Rad
heading
by
for the
himself.
next set then, but of course it was fairly pointless because you guys were coming in, so I decided we'd go to the tanker early.
Yeah, we can't, because you turned out to engage these guys at a more oblique angle, we kind of gained ground on you because we were parallel to the tanker.
Okay.
Okay. Right, in that case, how soon was your next... I think we engaged before
Well, we
you on
didn't.
the
That
next
was it.
one.
That was the only engagement we had, and we spent the rest of the day trying to chase down the tanker.
Right, okay, in that case, I'll switch to us. We saw them coming in, I shaped left. I saw we had an F-18 over to our left, but I didn't know who it was. I didn't get any information out of it, so...
Yes,
that one turned towards some...
Is that you, Radek?
Yeah, it is, that's Brad.
Yeah.
So, we got a missile into that one. Boom.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I was a bit confused because
Sure.
I was like, what's the Singleton doing out there? I didn't realise it was Rad.
It was Rad on his way to Al Dafra.
And I realised I had Bob coming in to engage, and Bob got nailed. Luke managed to get through, and then there was this big bunch. So I called Yogi and told him to engage in case this 29 came through. We were having a bit of trouble getting locks on some of them, and it became a little bit of a game of conkers. But we skated, got well out of there.
And this is Enfield 1 to 3, is it?
1 and 2, yeah, and Luke, who was 4, was tucked in with us.
Right.
And he got a couple of good missiles off as well. Again, trying to use the BVR all the time. I ended up in amongst this MiG-29 with my wingy. I could tell he was there on the SA, but he kept disappearing. So I used the 9X to sweep with the HMD like a radar till I found him, chased him down and managed to get him with a winder. At that point I was starting
for avoiding the merge.
Yeah, I didn't see him coming. He just appeared last minute, literally lit me up with his radar. And then another one came in. Okay, we got him and headed back. That was pretty much it. So where's Yogi? Can't find Yogi. Where's Yogi? Right, I'm going to run Yogi's back and see. How did it go, Yogi? Yep.
The tankers on the right-hand side.
Yep.
I've got questions about it. Thank you, Andrew. But I told him to trust me. And it worked to treat. So as you can
Yep.
see here, first engagement.
Lovely.
We took out the first between oncoming parallels. And I got 3 and 4 to engage just in case there was slippage.
Yeah.
We made sure the assets were on our right while the MiGs were on our left.
Yeah, good man. That was exactly what I was hoping you'd do, because that's where we lost everything last week. Nobody stayed with the assets. Everyone got a bit excited and went off fighting, and we just lost everything. So, yep.
Engage this last one.
Yep. Yeah, I beat him to it, unfortunately. It was right on my nose and it looked like it was heading for the tankers, so I engaged it.
Yeah, that was my one, Yogi, is that? Yogi? Oh, no,
What did you not to listen to the brief?
Age stroke Yogi took my kill. I never shoot anything down and he took it.
Yeah,
you survived though, you survived.
Correct.
Yep. That was good.
No, it was your brother.
Yeah. That was good,
Well,
Yogi.
Yogi. Yeah, well done.
I was very pleased with that, Yogi. You didn't get too excited and forget the brief. Thank you. Excellent. Yeah, it was good detaching 2 of your guys just in case, but it ran across the road right in front of me, so I ran it over. No, not at all. If I'd have failed, they'd have picked it off before it got to the assets. And the assets had just turned off for Al Dafra. I was low on fuel, so was my wingy, because we stayed away longer than we should have. Again, I'm a bit annoyed with myself for fuel discipline there. I should have headed back a bit earlier and let you guys go out earlier. But, all in all... Sorry, go Yogi.
I was just going to mention, we had a bit of... I had a little bit of confusion about the tanker frequencies. Because when I looked at the brief, if you look at the line where it has Shell, it parallels Snake in terms of the brief where the comms are. So I thought that was our tanker, but that was actually Springfield. So
Hang on, I'm not understanding what you're saying. They all had a different frequency and they all had a different TACAN.
Yeah, so note to self, use the right tanker.
Ah, okay, fine. Sorry, I thought you were saying there was a problem with the Miz. I was going to note it and fix it.
No, not the Miz, just the brief. I looked at the brief on the TACAN. The brief, if you look at the brief, it's...
I didn't have room for the TACANs in there. That's why I published the comms with all the studs and TACANs on it.
Yeah, I suppose the confusion was which particular and I made a wrong assumption, which was where you've got in the brief under frequency, you've got Fox 1 stud 3 for Snake, and then parallel on the same line you've got Fox 2 stud 3 for Shell, and I mistook that as our tanker frequency.
More coffee. Drink more coffee, Yogi.
I would say, Yog, that isn't a bonkers question, because that's why I asked the question at the beginning of the brief. Which grouping is assigned to which tanker? Because I'm acutely aware that this time last week, that caused a lot of chaos and confusion at the start of the mission, and caused quite a lot of shenanigans at the back. I just think if we run this again, it might be an idea to just make that absolutely clear in the brief.
Yeah, so I think I agree. I think Aidan just got to make sure that you say Arco is Snakes, Shell, Springfield, Enfield is Texaco, and so we just know that is our tanker. That's the frequency. That's what we'll go for.
Okay. I'll make sure that's written. I'm pretty sure I did, but it's not written on the brief.
Yeah, sorry. And if I misheard or didn't hear it, my mistake.
Yeah, no worries. I'll put it in the brief. Then we've got belt and braces. Good point. Right. 2. Enfield 2. Anything from you?
No, I don't think so. I think I'm getting a bit lost, so apologies for that. But worked out again.
Yeah, no worries. When that 29 popped up, I just had to react to him. I couldn't really.
Marshall 011, marking mops 263, 80, Angels 23, State 9.2.
Attack view file. Can you send it me through? Because that got lost somewhere.
Okay, I will do. When I started the brief, I thought you might have knocked off actually, Bob. So I didn't ask.
No.
Ask what you'd achieved.
No, T-beckoned.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, Enfield 4.
No, nothing from me. Just got really confused towards the end, so I just keep my situational awareness there.
Okay, right, Will.
No, I thought it was an interesting, busy mission, and Springfield was startling.
Yeah, I think they did very well. If I can't believe it, Springfield 2. I'll jog on while he's not saying anything.
So for me, I think
Marshall 011, marking mops 262, 170, Angels 19.5, State 9.2.
Being heard quite clearly, I don't think. The TACAN for Al Dafra was showing 300 miles to me. That doesn't seem right.
96 X1?
Yeah. So I was heading for the TACAN and suddenly I found myself going directly for mid-29 basically, and
011.
Yeah, I launched 2 AMRAAMs which didn't seem to do anything, and then I got shot down by a Keter, I think. No warning at all. So
Yeah. I diverted to Al Dafra, plumbed in 96 X-ray. I wasn't far from you when you got shot down, and it was showing correctly for me. I could actually see it under my left wing. So sometimes the TACAN needs to be off and on again to make it reset. I don't know whether that's a truthful modelling or just a bug in DCS.
I tried putting in TACAN a couple of times, 96 X-ray, and no change. I kept on getting around 300 nautical miles distance. But anyway.
Yeah, what I mean is if you select TACAN and then hit the on-off button to turn it off, and then turn it on again, it resets and it's good. I have this frequently. I don't know why. I think it might be a bug.
Roger that. I'll try that next time.
Okie dokie. Yogi.
Good mission, mate.
Oh, sorry, I missed somebody. Oh, sorry, Russ. Yeah, sorry, mate.
Just a big well done to Phil. He had one lesson in the BVR and he nailed that, and he was flawless tonight. So big well done.
Okie dokie. Phil.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Yeah, as ever, thanks to Aid and thanks to everyone really for participating. It wouldn't be nearly as much fun if everyone didn't commit and join into these sessions. So thanks to everyone. But massive shout out to Russ. We had a last minute BVR practice late afternoon today. Bit of refueling, bit of BVR in, and yeah, it went textbook tonight because of that. So cheers.
Good job. Well done, Yogi.
I really enjoyed it, mate. Really good. Just got feedback. You let me land on the carrier.
Yeah. Okay, I'll leave it running.
Really good session. Really enjoyed it. All practices.
Yeah, it's starting to look a lot more professional, isn't it? Okay, Snake 2.
Yeah, I've got no idea what just happened. I am a BVR piff, so it was all very confusing. Yeah, just about. But yeah, I need more practice in this field.
Okay.
And it was a bit weird with an air start. That really threw me. So I need to get me cockpit sorted out to start off with.
Yeah, I'm afraid the air start's a bit of a necessary in this particular one. But we should get sharper at it if we do it again. Yeah, I mean, Yogi's the man to do BVR with. So if you two can, as you're a constant pair, if Yogi can find the time to meet up with you and get your BVR, that'd be good.
No worries, I'll message you.
Okay, Andrew.
Yeah, thanks Al for the BVR lesson as we flew along. I'm very rusty, so I could do with a bit more of a recap as well. But
okay.
About it really.
Al?
Yeah, all I was going to say is sorry, Andrew, for nagging you like an old woman.
Oh
but,
no problem.
No, it was cool. Enjoyed it.
Okay, super job. Right, things that stood out for me. Dealing with the first part of the mission, I mean, that's always going to be a problem, the air start. The comms. We need to use our chat channels for engagements, and if you have to report a result of an engagement to another flight, then use the AWACS. But whatever you do, don't call your engagement on the AWACS, because other people are trying to get information out and in. Other than that, I'm trying to think of 3 points and I can't think of 2 more. I'm actually really pleased with the way this worked out. So overall from me, a well done, but let's see if we can tidy the comms up on the next one. Oh, I'll tell you what number 2 would be. It's the SA. Me personally, I find the SA very difficult to keep track of once we start engagements. And I think I need to work harder on remembering which group are Springfield and where they are, which group are Snake and which group are, well, Enfield's not a problem, I know what my guys are doing, but as a leader I really should be trying to keep track of the other 2. Have you got a 3rd point for me, Will? Can you come up with something? No? Okie dokie. Well, that concludes it. I'm really pleased. Thanks a lot for coming along. I'll fix the brief. Next week I'll run a major case 1 session and see if we can get all 12 aircraft down on a carrier, if everybody's up for that.
Always.
Yep.
Super job. In which case, what I'll do is ask for a volunteer to run Marshall and I'll run the LSO so that we've got human air traffic for it. Right, that's it from me. Thank you all very much, and I'll see you all sometime soon.
Nice one. Cheers, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Have a good evening.
Yeah.
I'm still flying at the moment.
Oh, the server's on the other machine, mate, not on my flight machine. Look, yeah, that was a really good trumpet sound. Who did that?
Alright, fine, thank you.
Yeah, I'll leave the server running until I see you're not on it. Alright. Yeah, I still missed a couple of things. It's just I'm rusty because I haven't done it for a while. No. Yeah, no worries, mate. Good to see you. I'll see you soon.
See you at 10. Zero, 1, 1. See you at 10.
Update state, switch down.
0, 1, 1. State 7.8.
Chief, place the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.